Edomite neighbor that invites you over to the Super Bowl, that likes to drink beer with you after work. Oh, he's not so bad. Where does he gotta die? No. He's a good Edomite. He's a good Moabite. No. Okay. They're going into slavery. Alright? Every nation outside of the Israelites is going into slavery. That's what the Bible preaches. And if you're not if you're not willing to accept the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, well, you're out of order. And being out of order is being rebellious. Okay? Which the reward for that is death. Being rebellious. You know? Every word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is pure. Okay? But to the ungodly, all things are impure. Alright? That's why you got these wicked ass Israelites that are saying Paul isn't a man of the Lord. Or I don't subscribe to the words of Paul. But Paul was taught and spoke to Yahweh Shai directly.
Hey, tell me why I was watching a brother's video and it was about Sakari. And you know how Sakari said, I don't see the words of Paul as authoritative. But he's out on the highways and the hedges reading in Ephesians.
Come on, clown. Come on, clown.
You're so full of shit, bro. It's coming out your damn ears, bro.
Yeah, the scriptures say to eat the whole roll. Okay? The only way you're going to actually understand is that the Spirit is dealing with you. But you have to have all the understanding. You got to actually understand the scriptures. You can't be out here leaving things out. Teaching only what you want to teach. Only accepting part of the scriptures as being authoritative.
Well, dude, also, as it says, you got to keep holiness holy. So you have to have the understanding, and you have to apply it to yourself, so that you're walking in the spirit, in the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Because there's guys out there that were marvelous in understanding and knowledge and breaking down the scriptures, but were wicked as hell. So you gotta have the whole spectrum, you know, where it says in the scriptures to depart from evil. All right, you have to adhere to what you're preaching to. You know, you can't just be out here saying one thing and then doing another. There's a lot of dudes out there, you know, that are out here super high-minded with some sunglasses and a staff, you know, banging on the damn ground, you know, but they're wicked as hell.
Yep. It's true. And the Lord's coming to do away with all that.
This is 2 Timothy 2:19. It says, nevertheless, the foundation of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai standeth sure, having this seal. The Lord knoweth them that are his, and let every one that nameth the name of the Mashiach depart from iniquity. But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor. If a man therefore purge himself of these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work. So yeah, being on the highways and the hedges, alright, preaching the gospel, doing sit-downs, alright, having the breakdowns, having the understanding, alright, that's a good thing. But you're not useful, okay, unless, as it says right here, you purge yourself, okay? Purge yourself from wickedness, from sin, from iniquity. Okay? You gotta be sincere in the fear of Yahweh Shai, because there's the scripture that talks about, such an one fears only the eyes of men. Okay? But they don't not understanding that the Lord sees, hey, the Lord tries the reins. The Lord sees your inward parts. Alright? So you have to be working on yourself, working on your righteousness, okay? Becoming more and more growing in the fear of Yahweh Shai, man, and doing as the scriptures say right here, 2 Timothy 2:22, flee also youthful lust, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace, with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. And that's what Paul talked about. He said an Israelite is not one outwardly, but one that is an Israelite inward in the inward part. And Yahweh Shai talked about cleansing first the inside of the cup, and then shall you clean the outside of the cup. See? So flee also youthful lust, but follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace, with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. Okay? And a pure heart is somebody that's seeking, alright, the fear of Yahweh Shai, seeking to serve the Lord in truth and in sincerity. Okay? To put away the old man and become the new creature in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, the Ruach HaKodesh, man. Alright, the Holy Spirit, bro. Okay? So it's the understanding, but it's also the fear of the Lord, in applying the understanding, okay, offending less and less to the point, where you are as solid as you can be in this wicked ass world. That you abstain from lust, that you abstain from all appearances of evil. And in the process, you gotta battle Satan. It's a fight because Satan's always trying to get in. Satan's always trying to plant seeds to come up in your mind. Okay? But you gotta find the way out. You always gotta find that way out. It says in the scriptures that the Lord will not give above that you are able. Alright? Let me get that real quick. Corinthians 10 and 13. Alright, I'm going to get it in the script, in the book. My fingers are frozen. 1 Corinthians 10. And I'm going to start at the top. Alright. You got a lot of Israelites that are on some bullshit, that are not sincere, man, and that are being reproved and rebuked, and they're not taking heed to it, man. Right? But it says in the scriptures to purge yourself, from your wickedness, all right, to get in order. All right, this is 1 Corinthians 10 and 1. It says, moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant, how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea. And we're all under the same spirit. Okay? We're all under Yahweh Shai, being in the truth. And did all eat the same spiritual meat. And did all drink the same spiritual drink, for they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Hamashiach. Okay, Yahweh Shai. So we're all, taking part in this table. We're all taking part in this understanding, which is also equated to a feast. Okay, wisdom is equated to wine. Alright? And it says, but with many of them, Yahweh was not well pleased, for they were overthrown in the wilderness. Now, these things were our examples to the intent we should not lust after evil things, as they also lusted. Neither neither be ye idolaters, as were some of them, as it is written, the people sat down to eat and drink and rose up to play. Okay, and what did they do? They were having a celebration. Okay, when you read in the history, when Moses went up in the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights, okay, Jake basically said, look, we don't know what happened to Moses, so make us some gods. And what they do, they had a celebration in honor of those that golden calf that was made, and they all were partying and shit. And then Moses came down and saw them, said it saw them in their nakedness, meaning their shame.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, Moses had a lot, thousands of them put to death.
Yeah, when you think of Jake parties, you know, here on the earth, when Jake parties, they do all kinds of fucking
Well, yeah, they were partying to a damn idol.
Yep. You know, they seen Jake down here and they were doing all kinds of wickedness. You know, that's why when Moses came down, he broke the tablets.
Yeah, he was furious.
He was pissed. You know? Jake was down here bugging out.
Yep. And then when I read that, what it reminds me of is like them guys singing Christmas carols in the name, bro. Or eating swine's flesh, talking about this is dedicated to the Lord, bro. Like, that's the same type of, that's idolatry, bro.
Or Sakari's fucking Passover.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That they had, what was it, 2 years ago, a year ago?
Oh, you see that video I sent you with that whack 100 endorses?
Yeah, that, bro.
Shit's madness. Talking about $200 entry fee.
Fuck.
It said even if you're not an Israelite, you can go.
When you read about the Passover, okay, with Yahweh Shai, it said that it was a solemn assembly, man. There was that tension, especially when Yahweh Shai brought up the fact that one of you shall betray him. You know, every time we've been at a Passover, you know, you can feel it. It was always a time to be very serious. And the Passover's coming up. Probably 3 weeks from now. You know, 3-4 weeks. We got probably about 3 weeks.
Because we got the new moon coming up.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be, and then 2 weeks after that. So about 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's coming up real close.
It says, neither let us commit fornication as some of them committed and fell in one day 23,000. Neither let us tempt Hamashiach as some of them also tempted and were destroyed of serpents. Neither murmur ye as some of them also murmured and were destroyed of the destroyer. Now all these things happen unto them for examples, and they are written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the world are come. Wherefore let them that think he standeth take heed lest he fall. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. And so, basically, what I'm going into is the fact that if you're not sincere, if you're not taking heed to the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the fact that you doing something, committing sin, okay, will get you killed. That you need to purge yourself from your sins. That you need to clean yourself, man. Okay? And you do that through the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Okay? Understanding that the Lord will put you to death, alright? If you don't take heed, man. But that also, the Lord's always going to make a way out. When Satan coming at you trying to tempt you or something going on, the Lord, there's always a way out. So you got to look for that escape route, man.
Yep. Especially, what do you think is going to happen when they mandate the Quran? You know, we're going to be right there having to resist that. And with all our might, man, with all our spirit, all our soul, bro. Because this man is going to literally torture you into taking it, submitting to that. You know? And we're going to need to resist that with at all will. You know? He's going to push that on us. But Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is going to give us the ability to resist that. Okay? If that's his will. And we don't take that shit. Okay? He's going to find a way for us to escape. Whether it's us giving us spiritual power, whether he gives the angels charge. Because it says that Michael's going to stand up. You know? In these last days, Jacob's trouble. That's literally going to be Jacob's trouble. You know? We're going to have to go through things, even us that are part of the hopeful elect.
Yeah, because Esau's going to try to bring his new system online and force everyone to bow down to it.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, but not according to knowledge. You see, in our people, they have a zeal for the Lord. You know? But it's not according to knowledge. Of course, a lot of them don't even know the Lord, but they believe in the scriptures. Okay? You got some Israelites out there that know what the mark of the beast is. That say, oh, I ain't gonna take that shit. Now, it's up to the Lord if he's literally gonna sup with them and have mercy. But there is a lot that are gonna, you know, receive the Spirit. You know, they're gonna receive that understanding. You know, but it's for us to be out here to show them, to teach them as well. You know, because a lot of our people do have a zeal. You know, a lot of our people don't eat pork, don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. They're starting to snap out of it and wake up. And the Lord's going to find favor. You know, but there is plenty that do have a zeal not according to knowledge, and that think that they got it, that are going to die. You know, we don't care about those. Because obviously Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai don't care about those. Okay? It says whose mouths must be stopped, especially they of the circumcision, man. You know? Israelites other than know, you know, bits and pieces of the truth, but committing wickedness, man.
Yeah.
Teaching others to be wicked. You know?
There's a lot of them out there, bro. I scroll through the YouTube and I see new camps every day, bro. Something new on there. And it's just like, dang, you can't tell who's who or what's what. You know, it says you have to actually sit there and listen to their camp to see if they say anything bugged out or not, you know?
Which most of the time they do. Majority of the time they do.
Yeah, most of the time they're out there with t-shirts with fringes and, you know, out there looking like dang musicians, rock stars and shit.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? Where'd y'all come from?
It says, for they being ignorant of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai's righteousness and go about to establish their own righteousness.
And that's what a lot of these guys are doing, is going about, they're climbing up some other way, man. going about to establish their own right, seeking their own glory, man. You know, trying to be, you know, I'm the chief, you know, high priest of this camp.
Y'all scared of needles? Y'all scared of needles?
Yeah, $200 entry fees.
Oh, man. Oh, you want to kill her as a husband?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, just invite strippers to your Passover. Just say they're bottle. Just a bottle service. There's a lot of wicked Israelites.
Yeah, treating the Passover like it's a party, man.
Yeah, right? Burgers and fringes, Passover fun.
Yeah.
No, the Passover is not a time of fun. Go read in Exodus, man. Was it a time of fun? Pharaoh's armies was chasing us to kill us, to put us back into captivity. Was Israel having fun? Was Israel having fun crossing through waves of water, having the sea split and you having walls of water on both sides of you?
Be able to see sharks.
Yeah, massive whales just in the water. They could just fall on top of you and swim over you and eat your babies, man. No, that wasn't a time of fun. The Passover was never about having fun. Okay? The Passover was about the Lord judging and passing over you. Okay? About death avoiding you. About you dodging death. Okay? About the Lord having mercy, not putting you to death. Okay? That's what the Passover is about. Alright? You being obedient. You know, drinking that blood, hoping you're worthy. You covering the doorposts with that blood, which now you cover the doorposts of your mind by drinking that blood. Okay? You praying, asking the Lord for mercy.
Yep.
Okay? Scriptures talk about, you know, when you go, to be mindful that you're not eating or drinking unworthily, man. Because by you doing it unworthily, bring to yourself condemnation. You're marking yourself for death, thinking it's some joke. Thinking that you could just have fun. Okay? Them guys in the ISPK charging,
Oh, that's unworthy.
bro,
That's unworthy.
that already shows you what that's about. So these other groups is about making money.
Yeah. Using the Lord's Passover as a cash grab.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yahushua was totally against that.
the Lord's man. ISUPK is gonna get wrecked.
They're gonna get wrecked off.
You guys are gonna get fucking melted.
Yep. Not just y'all. You got buddies to join you. Sakari and IUIC, GOCC. All these other bug out groups. You know?
Yeah. Talking about this guy in the video I posted about it was that the elder in South Carolina, and he was like, you might be asking yourself who is WAC 100? And he said exactly, that's the problem. You know, it's like it's some random demon, bro.
He's actually like a famous one from like LA or Compton or something.
Well, he's also an offender because he spoke against the truth.
Yeah.
And now he's what? Now he's endorsing us. How is that making sense? But he's just trying to get paid on the top. You know? He's just being the face to get more people to come to their Passover, you know, to spend more money.
Yeah, because he's a what do you call it? He's
He's like the MC. He's like the hype guy, basically.
Yeah, because that dude is he's a celebrity.
Right.
You know.
Whack 100.
Whack. That dude's whack.
That dude's whack. Hey, and then you gotta think about it too. $200 entry fee on top of however much you're gonna spend at their Passover, because you know they're gonna have all type of shit. You know they're selling and.
It's a $200 entry fee.
Right.
That's just to go in.
That's just to get in.
You're crazy.
But hey man, this is the you know, those the money changers, bro. You know, when the Lord went in there and flipped over the tables, beat them,
yeah.
Ran them up out of there. Said, turn the Lord's house not into a house of merchandise.
Yeah, man, whip.
Hey, that's what Sakari, you know, IUIC, IUCPK, they're all about turning the Lord's house into a house of merchandise.
Yep. You gotta buy garments from them, you gotta buy breakdowns from them.
You gotta pay money to go to their Passover.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that, bro?
Yeah, that's evil. Especially, you know, you got more Israelites in these other groups. The scriptures talk about, you know, how you're supposed to be with the Lord. You know? You see your brother hungry or not clothed properly. Well, you're supposed to help that brother out. You know? You think they're going to help each other out? No, they won't even probably let you in their group because you ain't making no kind of money.
Right.
You don't have a job, you can't join their camp. You know? Which we say you got to work just so you can support yourself. Man.
We say you gotta work, but at the same time, we also know that it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I know I had a lot of trouble finding a job. You know,
It was months.
but it's just like when you get one, man, you better work as if you're working for the Lord, man, because He's the one that gave you that job.
Yep.
Right? You better take it seriously and you know, not be messing around.
Yep. Because, hey, man, real soon there ain't going to be no jobs. He tells you that. There's going to be no work for Egypt.
Right.
And for you that think you're going to just trust Esau, trust Egypt, the government, hey, you got nothing coming, man. Because that's all going to come with you.
How do you tell which one you follow if you got like whole blood, like a whole bloodline, like Irish, like my last name is Collins, is that Levi?
Good. You can't. There's no way to physically tell. It's your spirit. You know, if you're a descendant of one of these tribes,
My wife's a descendant of Judah, who used to live like that.
so you could be an Israelite, bro. You know, you're out here, you look down and out, it's probably generationally
Hey,
formed.
look at like web man, I'm great.
Yeah, you could be a Jake, bro. You know, you never know. You gotta hope that the Lord puts that spirit on you. That's all.
Yeah, because there's a lot of Jakes out here, man, that look like that man right there.
Yeah. You know, just inquiring, you know, in that way is already like, you can tell he feels some type of way. You know what I mean? He said his last name is Collins. That's an Irish name. That's a Jake name. But you don't know. Like I'm saying, like I believe I'm an Israelite, but at the same time, you know, the Lord I felt the Spirit. The Lord put the Spirit on me. I felt things that I've never felt in my life, you know, when it comes to the truth, bro. And I've experienced things that are out of this world, bro.
Yeah.
You know, that are otherworldly. That's why, you know, that's why I was telling him, you gotta, you know, you gotta hope the Lord wakes you up, man.
Yeah.
You know, because if you're an Edomite, the Lord's not gonna give you that spirit, man.
And Edomites usually don't come in like that. Esau will be like, how do you know you're one of those?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Right. Right. Yeah, that dude's probably a Jake.
This is Psalm chapter 1. Chapter 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah, but the important thing, right, is that if he was really worried about that, he would actually inquire more. He would want to find out, oh well, how can I receive the Spirit? Right?
Because you remember in Acts 8 with the Ethiopian eunuch, came up to Philip and said, Philip came up to him and asked him, do you understand what you're reading? And he said, how could I except some man should teach me and guide me?
Right.
So he was like being humble and saying, no, really I don't understand everything, but somebody needs to show me. I want to be taught. How can I understand this?
Yeah, that's the spirit you need to come in.
And then he asked him, first and foremost, do you know about Yahushai? And then he said he began the teaching of Yahushai. It all starts with the fear of the Lord, knowing who the Lord is. Okay? And knowing who the Lord is. Alright? Because all these time, our people were taught that this was Esau's book. That the Lord looked like an Edomite. That the Lord's an Edomite. So it automatically rubs our people the wrong way. Oh, that's not our book. That's the white man's book. They use that book to colonize us. Which, they did use the book, the Bible, to subjugate us. But it's not their book.
Yeah, they did it through deception.
Yeah.
They tricked us. They tricked us all.
He used witchcraft.
Yep.
He was crafty with it. But here it is. We know the truth now. The scriptures say that in the last days, the Lord will turn the hearts of the children to the fathers.
And that's, and you know what? That's heavy too, that somebody like that actually already knew. He already knew something. I mean, he heard. Well, he said, how would I know if I'm he's talking about being Irish. How would I know if I'm a descendant of one of those tribes? So, I don't know, man. It sounds like he must have heard something.
I think he passed by a few times.
But that show, oh yeah.
That's just the spirit, revealing that we're teaching the truth.
And that shows you too.
The Irish are jinxed, man.
Well, that also shows you too that you're gonna have more foreigners coming, bro. That time is coming, especially when it comes to, hey, why do you think the Lord's having all these northern people come in, bro? There's gonna be a lot of them that are gonna receive the truth, bro, and they're gonna, they're gonna change. They're gonna turn back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man.
A lot of the northern kingdom that are coming through too look like Judah, because they're coming from like Central South America,
right? Where
they took a lot of Judites. And Judah was breeding with them, like out there in Brazil, Ecuador. There's a lot of Asherites that look like Judah, thick, super dark. But then again, there's some out there that look like this, because the Portuguese went out there too, like in Columbus.
Yeah, that's the other thing too.
Colombia.
Yeah, there's a lot of Jakes. There's a lot of people that look like Jakes that are not.
Yep. Oh man, they were saying that. A lot of Vietnamese were coming up there. A lot of sleepers. But yeah, you do got a lot of people that look like Jake that are actually heathens and Edomites too. You know, Amalek's every fucking word.
Amalek be looking like every race, bro.
Yeah.
Amalek be looking like every race.
Yeah, especially Israel. You know.
You see somebody you think is like a Puerto Rican and it's an Amalekite, bro. You see somebody you think, like, what is that? This dude looks like he looks like an Indian. He's an Amalekite, you know?
Look at Bad Bunny. He looks like Amalek.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's like, hey, bro, Jake was, you know, you had these Old Testament Israelites coming up talking about, oh yeah, he invented just a bunch of mixed seeds, like they ain't, you know, that's what Israel is though.
Yeah.
We're all a bunch of mixed seeds, bro.
Yeah.
We're all, you know, that according to the spirit, of course, we're Israel, but the flesh, the DNA has mixed so many times, bro, that you got to take looking all kind of crazy ways, bro.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta have. That's why too. You gotta have mercy when somebody's inquiring that doesn't look like a Jake. You can't just automatically like, you're a devil.
Yeah.
You're a heathen.
Yeah, because what if they go to another group, another camp? I should say another camp. What if it's another camp? They go to a Great Millstone camp, and somebody tells them, "Oh, well, you're Israelite." You know, then it looks bad on you. Because you weren't being spiritual, you were being carnal. You know? I mean, scriptures say that's going to happen, confusion of faces. You know? But your confusion of face, as it says, is a shame. You know, it's a shameful thing. You know? Because, you know, you get backlash. You know? Shoot, I've got it a few times amongst Northern Kingdom. Oh, you ain't Mexican. Which I'm not Mexican. Found out the hard way. You know? It's rough. Get called the N-word.
Yeah.
People say you look Samoan.
Hey, you know
I'm not no fucking heathen.
You know it talks about hypocritical nation. You know what's so funny about Jake, bro? They be crying about racism all the time. Jake be the most racist people on the fucking planet.
Yeah, especially
amongst your own people, bro. Talking about hating on light-skinned Jake, hating on light-skinned Jake, hating on dark-skinned Jake. Just Jake hating on fucking Jake, being hella racist against each other, bro.
And it don't matter what tribe you're from, we do it amongst even our own siblings.
Yeah.
You know, my little brother, he looked more like Southern Kingdom than I do. And when he was young, we used to always call him hella names like nigga lips.
Jake be the most racist people, bro.
Call him nigga roach. Yeah.
They're just hating on each other, man. That one comedian, he said, who invited Choco Meal?
Yeah.
You know?
Like Choco Meal. Yeah.
For real, man.
You'll have, you know, all the tribes, and we all look different, even amongst each other. Act different amongst each other. You know, I got one brother. He got straighter hair than the rest of us, and we all got curlier hair, wavy hair. You know, he could pass for a Syrian from like Assad's people. You know, and the rest of us we could pass for either be Latino or mixed.
You got another brother that's a straight up nerd, bro, like a dork. You know, but he got that super nerdy ass spirit. You know,
he got an Edomite wife, living an Edomite life. You know. He living the dream, you know. He's living the dream.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, you know.
It's a lot of confusion, but that's because we're in Babylon and everything is confused. And Babylon's influence is spread throughout the whole world, so the whole world is in confusion, man.
Yeah. Remember ancient Babylon? They were all on one accord. And the Lord sent the angels to confound them, to divide them, you know. So us being in Babylon, you could be siblings and you're all different. You know, the Lord said, I came not to send peace on earth, but to bring a sword.
Well, especially too, because you got Jake families where the dad done had kids with all kind of different races, and they're all, you know what I mean, they're all siblings. There's this one person that I work with talking about, you know, that their mom, both their parents like freaked off all kind of ways, and then all the kids came out like super different, bro.
Yeah, it's all different spirits. You know, because if you go back, you know, into genealogy, which we can't do right now, we don't have the papers. You know, but spiritually, if you could go back into all the genealogies, all your tribes had certain spirits they came from. You know, the patriarchs, different family trees, pedigrees, by the lineage of your fathers. You know, so those are all different spirits that act different ways. You know, they had different lots within their, you know, the land, their tribe. So we grew up different. You know, so you got that now.
That's why it says in the scriptures, you know, you can't hate. Can't be hating on each other. We're all supposed to be under the banner of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You can't be hating on our brothers because of differences. You know what I mean? Because we're all so different.
So,
and you're gonna have, especially when you start seeing more Israelite foreigners come in, looking all kind of ways, bro. You know what I mean? And that's gonna bring a whole nother level of hatred from these other groups, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah. They already hate. They already hate,
bro.
A lot of groups say you gotta be you know, you gotta be darker than me to be an Israelite. You know, you can't be an Israelite if you're as light as me. You know, something wrong there, brother. You got some Edomite somewhere.
Right.
You got a heathen in you somewhere.
When the fact and then when the fact of the matter is, so do they.
Yeah.
So do they. Ain't no, bro, you would be hard pressed to find any Israelite, especially in America, that ain't got some mix somewhere down the line. Ain't no Jake. I don't know about no Jake, but you'd be hard pressed to find any Jake. You know, because going back to the ancient world, Jake has been mingling with the other nations. It says this has been from the beginning.
Yeah, from the garden. You know, the sons of God, you know, going into the daughters.
Yeah, this has been from the beginning.
Yeah.
So for you to say, oh, yeah, you know, be all proud thinking, you know, oh, both my parents are Jake, both my parents are so-called black. And then you a total fool.
Yeah, you comparing yourself to, you saying that you're better than the sons of God.
And then you so dang carnal, you might be an Edomite.
Oh yeah. And to be carnally minded is death.
Yep.
Either way, you put a target on yourself. Either way, you're asking for smoke by saying that, man. You know? Asking for smoke, you will get it.
Yeah.
It will be lit. The smoke will be lit up.
Yeah, but that was something though, that dude saying what he said, man. That just, to me, that's just like a confirmation, like, yeah, man. And because it says in the scriptures that you know, the truth is gonna spring forth, and you're gonna have all these tares coming along with it, you know. So that means there's gonna be a mass awakening, man. And then that's why it says to try the spirit. But you're gonna have a lot of these. You're gonna have all these, you know, these groups out here that all you got to do is pay a $200 entry fee, and you're good. You're an Israelite. Right, they gave us some money. You must be an Israelite. He got dark skin and he gave us some money. But they don't have the truth anyway.
It's like a special appearance.
Revelation 7 and 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our power which sitteth upon the throne and unto the Lamb. Meaning that you're going to have nations from all different backgrounds that are going to receive the Spirit, that are going to repent, fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and receive understanding, bro, and mercy and salvation, bro.
They're going to receive it.
And then all nations going to get new bodies. So we're all going to be beautified and have an everlasting kingdom in which we're going to be safe and secure forever, bro.
It says none shall make them afraid. You know, so it's going to be literally peace forever. Well, look, Jerusalem means place of peace. Okay, and Jerusalem is a people. You know, scripture. Yeah, he said he didn't make the people for the place, but the place for the people.
Right. Well, it says the wolf shall lie down with the kids, bro. You know, so you're literally gonna have be able to have wolves around chickens, bro.
Yeah.
And they ain't gonna hurt your chickens. You know? Yeah.
You ever seen illustrations of the Garden of Eden? The Garden of Eden. It looks beautiful. It's like a tropical rainforest. You got lions and tigers just roaming around. Of course, it shows Adam and Eve as Edomites, but they're in perfect harmony with the whole ecosystem. The whole ecosystem's in perfect harmony. You got rainbows and waterfalls and natural, what do you call them? Summer baths, pools, where you can just go in the water and bathe, not have to worry about parasites going up in you.
You don't have that land, bro.
Yeah. You can just drink from the water, not worrying about dying.
And be able to drink right out of a river, bro. Right out of a pond.
Yeah.
And it'll be sweet.
It'll be sweet.
Come on, man.
Water that you can actually feel going through your brain and everything.
Everything's gonna be perfect.
Yes. Water that has actual oxygen in it. None of this shit, they got poison in it, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Hey, so with that, you know, hopefully it was edifying. The chip's coming. World War III's coming. Jacob's trouble's coming. So remember Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and the glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem HaRakadosh. Double honors to our apostles and our elders that were well at Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.